Say, man, hey, man, Ryan Garcia may be making a huge mistake, making another coaching change. Let's talk about this in this video. But before we do, make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel. Let's cook on it. So, 2025 is going to be a huge year for Ryan Garcia and a lot of these other fighters. I've been saying it, and I'm going to continue to say it. 2025 is the shit or get off the pot year. Now, we can't really say that about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney because they've always been fighting the top competition. But it's still a make or break year for fighters like Ryan and Devin because we really gonna see, are they really great? Also, with Ryan Garcia, he got a tough fight to start out. Pitbull Cruz ain't gonna be no easy task. But if he make it look easy, then Ryan Garcia could very well be a great. But it's a lot of things that's been going on with Ryan. We all know that. You know what I'm talking about? We know that he has a huge mega fight in the waiting, the rematch with Devin Haney. But there's a problem. Now, let's talk about the good things going on with Ryan before we start talking about what may be an issue, what may become an issue. We got to wait and see. But one of the good things that I do see that's going on with him is that it looked like that he's made some changes, right? And one of the changes that he did make is he got rid of that fat, black, sloppy dude that he was with. You know what I'm saying? You know, the ninja that was letting them call black people the N-word and just get reckless. You know, the dude that was around him all the time while he was getting drunk and all of that. Well, it don't look like that he is any longer around Ryan. I haven't seen him around Ryan at all. And I knew he wasn't going to be able to be around Ryan Garcia for too long because, you know, he was just a roach. One of them roaching ass dudes. One of them dudes that get up under you and want to be around you because you got a buzzing name. You know what I'm saying? That just want something from you. And he was that type of dude. Luckily, Ryan saw it because if he continued to stay around just weirdos like that, that type of stuff would mess up your whole career. You know what I'm saying? Being around suckers like that would mess up your whole career. And I knew he was a sucker when he was letting Ryan Garcia get away with calling blacks the N-word and all of that. He was sitting back laughing about it, right? So that's one of the changes that it looks like that Ryan has made. It looks like a lot of them dudes that was around Ryan when he was spiraling out of control, they're no longer around him. But the main thing that people really want to know is Ryan still with Derrick James? You know what I'm saying? Now, let me tell y'all something. When Ryan was supposed to have this exhibition bout with that Japanese dude that fell through, he was with Derrick James. Derrick James was over there in Japan or wherever they was and, you know, at the press conference with him. So he was still training with Derrick James up until that point. But recently, Ryan got asked, is he still going to be with training with Derrick James? And this is what Ryan had to say. Y'all listen to this.
Hey Ryan, any changes you're going to bring in for this new year? Are you going to still stay with Derrick? You going somewhere else? Like what's
there's a lot of things coming up. I'm not going to say it yet until everything's ready to, be put out.
Let me play that again for y'all.
Hey Ryan, any changes you're going to bring in for this new year? Are you going to still stay with Derrick? You going somewhere else? Like what's
there's a lot of things coming up. I'm not going to say it yet until everything's ready to, be put out.
So you hear him. They clearly asked him, is there any changes that's going to be made? Are you staying with Derrick James? And he was just like, basically he said no. Because if he was still training with Derrick James, he would have clearly said, yeah, I'm still with Derrick. Me and Derrick still locked in. He's not with Derrick James no more. And this is a problem. Now, one thing I do know is that it takes a fighter about 3 fights to get fully locked in with a new trainer. We know that Derrick James started training Ryan Garcia before the Oscar Duarte camp, right? During that camp. That was his first fight with Ryan. Ryan did his thing in that fight. Came back, and did his thing against Devin Haney. So this would have been the third fight where he fully could get locked in with Derrick James. You know, Derrick James knows how to deal with Ryan Garcia because he don't pay attention to none of the outside shit that Ryan be doing. Maybe that's a good thing, but, you know, maybe you could look at it as a bad thing too because, you know, he kind of just, hey, I'm going to let him do what he want to do. If he want to act a fool, just as long as he don't do that in my gym. That could be a bad thing because Ryan needs somebody that's really, really on his helmet. Like, look, I'm not going to, if you keep doing this ignorant shit on social media and outside the ring, I'm not training you. But, you know, Derrick, he's not one of them type of trainers. He wasn't like that with Errol Spence, wasn't like that with Jermell Charlo. He's just not one of those type of trainers. But one thing that Derrick is, he a very good trainer, right? He know how to game plan very well, and he know how to get a fighter prepared. And for Ryan Garcia to leave Derrick James right now, when he got a Pitbull Cruz fight coming up, and not even that, we're not even going to get to the Pitbull Cruz, right? You got a tough 2025 coming up, Ryan. 2025 is going to be a make or break year. 2025 is either going to turn you into a mega household name. If he could go and beat Haney in a rematch, Pitbull Cruz first, and then a Teofimo Lopez, do y'all understand what that'll do for his career if he could sweep? You know what I'm saying? But if he go out there and lose and get exposed, we know that's pretty much it. The fans gonna turn on him, and Ryan don't have the mental to deal with that again, right? We seen how he spirals out of control. He don't have the mental. He ain't really built for all of that. So this is a wrong move, getting rid of Derrick James. Now you gotta become familiar with a new coach again, right? You gotta go to a new training camp. You gotta do all of that. And I know it's a lot of people saying, well, he never said that he was gonna leave Derrick James. Look, I mean, use common sense. It's very easy to just be like, look, I got some changes I'm going to make, but I'm still going to be with Derrick James. Now, it's good that he's making changes, but Derrick ain't one of them. And so I don't understand why all of these fighters want to all of a sudden leave Derrick James. Maybe Derrick told him, you know what, man, we just going to have to part ways. Maybe Derrick got sick of Ryan Garcia and all of his antics. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a good look. He got a fight coming up in May. May is right around the corner. So, yo, I don't know, man. This shit, it could get real ugly for Ryan Garcia real fast. Now, I know a lot of people picking him to beat Pitbull Cruz. I'll favor him over Pitbull Cruz, but that's a dangerous fight. It's a dangerous fight. Real talk. So, man, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about this. Do y'all think that he's making the right decision, or is he messing up getting rid of Derrick James? Drop a comment in the comment section. Make sure you hit my like button, subscribe to the channel, and y'all already know how I do. Tego talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.